Salam alaikum. Au ni tuma, au danse angkata YouTube channel. Tumo tuma ni nanayang ebeseka mandenkang talang. So today we're going to look at presentatives. Presentatives are a fancy way to talk about the way that we present something that is normally in our immediate context with the person that we're talking to. In Bambara, you're going to say blank do. That's going to mean it is blank. You need to be careful though, because when we say it is blank in Bambara, it can only be used with nouns. Whereas in English, you might be thinking, oh, I can say it is tall. But in Bambara, you're going to have to use a different kind of construction for that, okay? More on that later. All right, so we have the presentative. We can say things like calado, meaning it is a pen. Or another example, you could say things like kitabudo, meaning it is a book. All right, so the presentative, of course, can also be negative. What happens if you want to say that it isn't a pen or it isn't a book? In that case, dong is just going to become te. If I misspoke and I said something like calado, and you're like, no man, that's definitely not a kala. And you're going to say kalate kitabudo. It's not a pen, it's a book. All right, so this seems like a pretty simple sentence, but it's incredibly useful when you first start learning Bambara. Why? Because once you know how to say something with the presentative, you can ask about anything that's around you. So if you learn about a new object, like something pops up and you're like, mudo, and then the person's going to tell you, konodo, it is a bird. But it's not just for common nouns. It's not just for things like pens or books, but it's also for proper nouns. All right, so if somebody knocks at your door, ko ko ko, jondo, who is it? Then they can answer, adamado, it is Adama. Or if somebody knocks at your door and you're like, jondo, you can then go on and say, adamate, isn't it Adama? Isn't it Adama who's knocking at my door? And you could say, adamate musado. All right, so the other thing that's useful with the presentative or good to know about it is that it also gets used with plurals. So it wouldn't just be for talking about one single pen. Instead, it's also for situations where you might be talking about a whole lot of pens. So you're gonna be like, calaudo. All right, so I already talked about this before, but I just wanna highlight that you cannot use the presentative wherever you hear the expression, it is blank in English. In English, we say things like, it is tall. In Bambara, that will not work. In Bambara, you have to use the presentative with a noun. So you can say, it is a house, sodo. Or you can say, it isn't a house, sote. But if you want to say, it is tall, you're going to have to use a totally different construction. You're not going to be able to use the word for tall, jang, and do, jando. That will not work as a sentence. Why can't you use the presentative? Because bamanakandu anglekante. All right. Any questions? Post a comment down below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, think about liking this video if you thought it was useful and if you want to see more, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from Angkata Iowa. Kambe, aniche.